Hi, I'm Erik Blauberg, and today I'm going to show you how to make organic baby food. But before I get started in the kitchen, I want to hear what the experts have to say. So I'm here to see Dr. Ravens, and I have a few questions for him. Dr. Ravens, I want to thank you for seeing me today.
It's my pleasure.
When does a parent have to be concerned about the baby's nutrition? When does that start?
It really starts even before the woman gets pregnant. We like to counsel our patients pre-conceptional about good nutrition.
So what's the best food for a newborn?
It's very important that the babies are fed according to the nutritional pyramids. You need to have the whole grains. You need to have the vegetables, a wide variety of vegetables for the antioxidants. You need to have the fruits, also for antioxidants. You need to have the dairy for the vitamin D and calcium for the bones, and finally need the proteins for the building blocks of the baby. In fact, a healthy baby is a happy baby.
Thank you, Dr. Ravens, for having me in today and answering my questions, and hopefully we can encourage a lot of other parents to start making baby food. I know I'm very excited to get back in the kitchen and get started myself.
Thanks, Eric. It's been fun talking to you.
So here we are. I'm invited in the kitchen of Jeannie Pincus and Chase. And today we're going to talk about making baby food and how simple it really is. And I think the most important thing, Jean, is to start with organic ingredients. You know, when you make baby food on your own, you know what's in it. Secondly, you can shape the texture to your baby's preference, introduce them to new flavors, and so he knows what fresh food is all about. When they're younger, you want it more of a puree, and as he gets a little older and develops teeth, and you can go a little bit coarser with the food. But it's very simple. So what I've done here is I have some broccoli. I sliced it very thin and I steamed it. I have this little gadget here, and they talk about all these different gadgets, and you read all these books, and there's hundreds of gadgets they tell you that you need to make baby food. I use a simple hand mixer. So what I basically do is just kind of, you can add a little bit of liquid into it if it's a little on the dry side, depending on what you're grinding up.
And just water in there?
A little bit of water. Okay. Yeah.
Chase doesn't normally eat broccoli. I have a really hard time with it. I really think he disagrees with the texture of it.
All right. I would puree it. Smooth, to that pudding consistency, and maybe fold it into like yams or potato or some starch or even a carrot puree.
So how do I know how much water to add?
Just a little bit at a time. And
just a little bit?
I mean, you'll get a feel for it.
Okay.
But see how it creates a suction in the cup like that, and it just draws the food up into it? That's the consistency we're looking for. Okay. And now I'm going to introduce a little bit of lime to that. Okay. And that's going to change the flavor. So if he's not a broccoli fan, he might like that.
Yeah, that's really good.
Let's give it a try. I'll let you take care of that one.
Yeah. Do we need a pot to cook the apples?
No, I'm going to show you a way to not to use the pot method. Here I have some fresh apples. These are some Granny Smith, and I have some Fiji apples here as well. Since it's organic and he's over a year old, we can leave the skin on it. There's a lot of fiber and nutrients in the skin. We have our little hand mixer, and you know what? I'm just going to add a little bit of lemon into this one. Just a little bit. Just kind of mix the blender around in your hand. Like so. Knock off the excess. Okay. Let's see.
So we have to trade the bottle for some applesauce.
Try a little bit of that. So next up, I poached off some chicken tenderloin. Okay. Again, organics. And I've added a little bit of carrots, a little bit of water, some onions, a little piece of lemon. And I also added a piece of fresh thyme, so I like to introduce a little bit of fresh herbs into it just to build the flavor up a little bit. Since he's a toddler, he has teeth, I basically cut it into small pieces. And baby food is basically, it's the same food that adults eat. It's just cut up differently, whether it's pureed or it's chopped fine. And that's pretty much what we have here.
That's a winner.
So we've cleaned off our cutting board, and Chase is taking a nap. So we have a little bit of downtime and a break here.
For a little while.
So let's start on our next meal. And here I have some garbanzo beans. I've soaked them for several hours, or you can soak them overnight as well.
How do you feel about canned beans?
I would stay away from the canned beans because of the sodium that's in it. Again, we're going to make everything from scratch here. In this case, we have the dried. We have some minced onions that I've sauteed off. I've added some organic tomatoes, some cilantro to flavor it up.
Okay.
Bring it up to a boil. Let it simmer, possibly for a couple hours until it's nice and tender, and then pull it off the heat, and basically you have your meal. You can mash it up. And what's really great about the garbanzo beans, they have a creamy consistency when you mash them. So, and these recipes, in case you forgot anything, they're here on dinnertool.com. So thank you for inviting me into your home and into your kitchen. It was a lot of fun. I hope it was informative for you.
Yeah, it was very informative, and I appreciate you coming and teaching me all of these great recipes. I plan on using them, so thanks.